how to solve your problems and take control of your life. Life is full of challenges, isn't it? At times, these challenges can feel so overwhelming that they leave us stuck, unsure of where to begin or how to move forward. But what if I told you there's a clear, proven method to tackle life's problems, a way to face them head-on with confidence, clarity, and resilience? In this video, we'll explore 6 simple, actionable steps to take control of your problems and turn them into opportunities for growth. Whether you're grappling with complex life transitions or just trying to conquer day-to-day frustrations, by the end of this journey, you'll have the tools you need to move forward and thrive. So let's dive in, step by step, to discover how to regain control of your life. The first step is to identify the problem. You might think, well, I already know what the problem is. But do you really? Often, the issue we focus on is just the surface symptom, not the root cause. And unless you dig deeper, you'll struggle to find a lasting solution. Take a moment to pause and reflect. Ask yourself, what is truly bothering me here? Why is this problem happening? Write it down and keep asking why until you reach the core issue. For example, if you're stressed about not meeting deadlines, is it really about time management, or is there an underlying fear of failure? Identifying the real issue is like finding the right key to unlock the door. Everything else falls into place once it's clear. Next, stay calm. I know, it's easier said than done, especially when problems feel urgent or overwhelming. But here's the truth. Emotional reactions make it harder to think logically. And without a calm mind, problem solving becomes nearly impossible. So how do you find calm in the midst of chaos? Start with your breathing. Take deep, controlled breaths to slow down your racing thoughts. Step away from the situation if you need to. This creates the space to think clearly. Now, instead of viewing the problem as an insurmountable threat, try shifting your mindset. See it as a challenge, an opportunity to learn and grow. Perspective is powerful. When you calm your mind and reframe your view, you'll find that solutions start becoming more visible. Here's where it gets practical. A big problem often feels paralyzing because it seems too large to handle all at once. The key, break it down into smaller, actionable steps. Think of it like climbing a mountain. If you fixate on the giant peak in the distance, it becomes intimidating. Instead, focus on the next step, the one directly in front of you. Start by listing every part of the problem. Then prioritize those pieces. What's most urgent? What can you tackle first? When you break it down and take that first small step, 2 incredible things happen. You reduce the overwhelm and you build momentum. For example, if you're dealing with financial stress, don't aim to fix everything overnight. Start by reviewing your budget, cutting unnecessary expenses, and gradually paying off one debt at a time. Small wins lead to big victories. No one has all the answers, not even the most successful people in the world. That's why seeking advice from others can be a game changer. Reach out to those you trust, mentors, friends, or even professionals. Explain your situation and ask for their insights. Often, an outside perspective can reveal blind spots, spark new ideas, or reassure you that you're not alone. You can also learn from others' experiences. Find people who have faced similar challenges and succeeded. What did they do? What lessons can you take away? But remember, not all advice is created equal. Be selective. Seek input from people who genuinely understand your struggle and whose values align with yours. Use their insights as a guide, not a definitive answer, so you can still tailor solutions to your own needs. Now comes the most important step, taking action. You've identified the problem, calmed your mind, broken it down, and sought advice. But none of that matters unless you take the first step. Here's the truth. Action is where transformation begins. You don't have to wait for the perfect plan or the perfect moment. Start where you are and adjust along the way. Remember, progress often feels messy, and that's okay. It's better to take imperfect action today than to delay until everything feels just right. With each small action, you'll move closer to a solution, build confidence, and reclaim control of your life. For example, if you're struggling in your career, start updating your resume or reaching out to your network today. The action itself, not the outcome, builds forward momentum. Here's a secret about problem solving. It's not linear. You might take a step, realize it wasn't the right one, and need to pivot. And that's perfectly all right. Adjusting doesn't mean you failed. It means you're learning. Every attempt brings you closer to what works. Stay flexible and open to changing your approach. If the plan you started with isn't working, analyze why and adapt. This process of trial and error not only resolves the issue, but also strengthens your resilience. you develop the priceless skill of navigating uncertainty with confidence. So, if you're not getting the results you hoped for, don't quit. Reassess the situation, refine your approach, and keep moving forward. As long as you're taking thoughtful steps, you're making progress. The beauty of this method is that it doesn't just solve today's problems, it equips you with a framework for the future. Every time you face a challenge and successfully work through it, you're training your mind and spirit to be stronger, calmer, and more resourceful. That's resilience. Over time, problem-solving stops feeling like an exhausting battle. Instead, it becomes an empowering journey of growth. With practice, you'll find that no challenge is too great and no problem is without a solution. Your challenges today are simply stepping stones toward the person you're becoming tomorrow. Here's the bottom line. You already have the tools within you to tackle life's problems. By identifying the issue, staying calm, breaking it into small steps, seeking wisdom, taking action, and adapting when needed, you're not just solving problems, you're taking charge of your life. The journey won't always be easy, but it will always be worth it. With every step, you're not just moving closer to a solution, you're building courage, resilience, and a better future. So start today. Take that first small step, shift your mindset, embrace the challenge, and know that you are capable of overcoming whatever life puts in your path. Remember, the path to improvement isn't about perfection, it's about progress, and progress begins with you. Let's take that journey together. You've got this.